Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with the E50M HD model. I have to say it's really well done, although to be honest this seems to be some really weird unnecessary feature or bug kind of thingy-ingy. They could have just let it be, I don't know, in the graveyard or whatever. So I don't know where this come from, but it does look like some kind of stupid. But yeah, well, if you look on it like this, it still does look like the good old E50M we all know and love. Other than that, it's just a beauty. I mean, really nice. Since it's still one of my most favorite and always beloved tanks, I happened to play it a lot in the past few days, trying, since it was one of my first mediums, trying to crack the 3K mark on it. Did quite well so far, but yeah, sometimes it doesn't want to happen. We're on El Haluf with the T57 Heavy, Kalibaza, and the reason is Mouse, which he dug out in the past because of that epic buff it received. Although, as far as I know, it's gonna be nerfed again. I hope they're gonna stay with the armor as it is, because I think that's important, that we get more armor in this game. But they might, just nerf the freaking DPM, because that's just stupid, to be honest. I mean, no tank needs that much DPM and with that amount of armor. So the combination is pretty sick. Like it was on the E5 or is on the E5. It just doesn't happen too well to work together, obviously. So this rebuild does start quite simple and slow, as you should not rush into things in this game. It's not Counter-Strike where you one-shot people. It's rather that if you do stupid decisions, you're gonna pay for it quite hard. And yeah, obviously Counter-Strike doesn't... But if you like superhero in Counter-Strike and you're extremely good, you can make it happen, right? You can go and just rush people and outplay them with skill. In this game you need to always take and count that there is this huge amount of weird, very freaking weird RNG, which will make you pay for your skill no matter what. So yeah, that's always something you have to keep in mind. And this was a very bad aim shot. Might anyways not have hit. So yeah, well, happens. Now we got some strong Hitu, 11 shells, and at the end I'm gonna regret to not have more of it taken in. But yeah, well, should be fine anyways. I do love this gun barrel movement though, really nice. Kalibava unfortunately already passed out here. This was an unnecessary heat shell, I know, and but since I had it loaded, I wasn't so... it was no time simply to change it, switch it. So yeah, that's how it is sometimes. You're gonna mess around, but I would have needed that heat shell later on, since Type 5 Heavy got buffed as well. Although you will see me penetrating it quite reliably with APCR. The E50M is really strong when it comes to the penetration on its APCR shells. Very high speed of shell, very good penetration value, so yeah, you can reliably penetrate that cupola of the Type 5 Heavy, which you cannot really count on with all tanks, right? But this one is really... Oh, I have no clue how that fucking hit, but yeah. All skill, guys. All freaking skill. Now I'm on heat again, because I see that our team is basically surrendering to those guys, and I want to make sure that I am capable of dealing as much damage as possible in the short amount of time I have. I might have used that, I don't know, reload time of the Type 5 Heavy to actually give him some penetration. But to be honest, guys, I wanted to retreat to find a better angle or a more safe position which I can fall back to. On the other hand side, I have no clue why I actually stayed in that position then when I first tried to retreat. Not repairing my track here. There is no like special danger in that position, like at that point in time. So really no need to. Oh yeah, another wasted heat shell, I suppose. But damage is damage, right, guys? Take what you can, give nothing back. Now I'm trying to help the Reason with the Type 5 heavies. They are basically going to outskill him with strong HE ammunition. The derp guns, to be honest, I really don't understand the necessity of all this wargaming. We're gonna introduce all those super duper heat shells, HE guns in the game, making it more and more unreliable to actually fight against those tanks, because yeah, sometimes you might wanna just bounce the shell because you have a better angle, but if you... What the fuck is wrong with my aiming? Guys, it was sick stuff. But the HE are not really working on the mouse if they hit it very badly, which they obviously do. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna load some premium HE ammo soon and fist my dear comrade here. So yeah, we will see. So far we farmed 5k, almost 5k damage on those Type 5 heavies with a little like outbreak on some of the other tanks. And there you go. Now they found their way to... I'm not sure if that was still a heat shell, but I'm pretty sure that now a lot of shots gonna penetrate without heat, so that was bad. Zap, no problem whatsoever to penetrate that cupola, obviously with the P50M. That APCR shells are just very potent and make it quite easy to do reliable damage, together with this epic accuracy and the gun handling as well. So E50M might be a huge target, and it does have a very weak turret, so if someone does know what he's doing, he's just gonna flatten your face pretty hard. But if the person doesn't, or he's not very experienced, the E50M is very reliable tank to play, and very fun as well. So yeah, I basically will always recommend this tank to people because it's just much fun. This was a very bad angle, but you know, since I do have enough ammo, there was not much reason to just not go for it. Just go for it and see if it's gonna penetrate or not. And that's basically it. I'm trying to not take too much shots here, because it's very important to preserve my HP for a situation where I'm gonna need it, right? So yeah, that's what I'm at least trying to do. Ah, there I had a chance, a decent chance. I fucked it up, could pen me, and that was unfortunate, but yeah. I should have repaired my tracks earlier here, so that was a misplay by me, but you can't always be on pace, guys. So. That was a not very well aimed shot, though. You see me brawl here with heavy tanks, by the way, so I'm really not sure why they just didn't push here. They could have done that easily and fucked my life. But they didn't. They didn't, and therefore I had the chance to farm a little bit more. That one didn't even hit, but I was driving backwards, trying to get a better angle, or a safer angle, as I told you before. Very important. Now I'm waiting for him to show his cupola. Or I was even aiming for the cheek, but yeah, that will not work. As you can see, we are quite well on damage done so far. 6,000. I think it will. I might get 1 or 2 more shells out of this. Ooh, that shot was well done. So we could reduce the amount of enemies, as you can see here, to quite. Well, we could reduce it quite hard. So now it's the Type 5 Heavy, which I'm pretty sure is pissed a lot here because he's getting, because he got raped quite hard. he shot, and I'm considering like, okay, this game is almost over anyways, so what am I waiting for? We are getting capped, there is really not much we can do about it, so let's just try to do something and get a bit aggressive here, so we can maybe get out of this with a little bit more. Oh. And that was a huge hit by HE from this guy. So 6,600 damage done now. 17 seconds left, and I'm pretty sure RT will finish me, but I'm not entirely sure about it. So back to the position where I might have a chance to see Scapola when he's coming at me, but overall I think it's just gonna be bad. Haha, I got him. So almost 7k damage done. Game is over. I think I'm not gonna die, or will I? Let's see. No. So yeah, was close enough to be honest, but I didn't die. So yeah, all skill as you can tell. So E50M, very strong if you use it well. Turret very weak, so you need to be extremely careful with that. Those angles are auto bounce angles, and the turret armor is decent enough, so you will not be overmatched. There is no overmatch on this, and this area obviously here is paper. 185 at all times. It's just gonna be auto pen for most every tier 8 and such, so keep that in mind. Other than that, side scraping is really well working in this tank. I hope you enjoyed this replay. I'm gonna put another one on this as well, and see you on the next one.